Right. What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here, and welcome to the UAP Roundtable. Usually it's a little more round than this right now, but that's because we are starting super late today. Uh, I had some shit going on with work, and so I got held up. It kind of sucked. But hopefully we can still get our panel of experts on here. Uh, Hopefully our main man Cubid will be joining us soon. I did just share a link with him. However, it is late, and in the UK, who knows what fucking time it is over there. It's like in the future or something. So uh yeah, but hopefully Cyrus and Jax will be joining us, and some of our other boys to have a discussion, and hopefully they do show, because man, do we have a subject for for you guys today. And this is going to be a good one. Hey, what up, Backbone? How you doing, buddy? um I know the show started late. My apologies to everybody. I want to try to keep it on time, and regularly scheduled programming. uh but unfortunately, things do come up, and you know shit happens. So, but I'm still here. We are still doing it, and uh, like I said, this is going to be a very interesting show tonight, for real. Uh, this is going to be oh, one in a million shows. This is going to be one of the rarest fucking shows, one of the most spectacular ones to date, I believe. Uh, this will probably be the most interesting live stream that I've ever done, because of what tonight's subject is about. Um, oh, Backbone, it's 6 a.m. in the UK right now. Well, then good. That cocksucker should be up and awake and be over here, no problem. Hopefully he'll come and join us soon. Um, what up, James Eagle? Was watching Third Phase video, but got your notification, and here I am. Yes, rock and roll, baby. That's right. Thank you, James Eagle. You're the man. Well, it's a good thing you did, because you are in for a treat tonight. If you guys didn't see, um, the name of the title of this episode for the UAP report is An Alien Base Inside a Mountain, Inside the Mountain. So obviously you see that title and you think, oh, we're going to talk about uh, Kyle's uh, encounter, his story. Um, and of course it would be perfectly logical for you to believe that. However, the truth is that it's actually about somebody else. There was a report put out a couple days ago, but I just read it today, about a former um, intelligence officer in the Department of Defense who is coming out and is going to take a small group of people to a hidden base, a hidden alien base inside a mountain in the Mojave Desert. Okay. What up, Jane? How you doing? Uh, Now, to the average viewer, person who's just skimming through and just happens to come onto this channel, doesn't know anything about it, that could be fairly interesting. Sure. However, for all my subscribers and people who've been with this channel for a while, uh, know that there's a lot more to that than you have any idea. Um, because one of my encounters, in fact, the my number one encounter that I have refused to tell anybody about for years. Everyone knew there was an encounter that I had that I wouldn't say anything about. It was too personal. It is about exactly that. Okay. Is my experience with an alien base inside of a mountain. And it is in the Mojave Desert. So this lady, who's a former intelligence officer for the Department of Defense, okay, is claiming that she knows where an alien base is, hidden inside a mountain in the Mojave Desert. So think about that. What do you think the odds are that there are two alien bases hidden inside a mountain in the Mojave Desert? What do you think the odds are of that? I mean, I think it's got to be extremely unlikely, considering that, well, you've already got one there. Why would you build an airport right next to another airport? You get what I'm saying? Why build a train station right next door to another train station? That doesn't make sense. You would put it in another state or something far away, right? That makes sense. So that being said, is she talking about my alien base? Does she know about it as well? And I find it interesting that she wants to take a small group of people out to this base. When I did my interview with Alien Addict over with Oliver on his channel, and I first told everybody about this because I first released it on his channel. Okay, I gotta give him props for that. I said one of the reasons what I want to do is why I didn't want to bring it out is that I wanted to take a small group of select people to this place before I expose it to the world. I want to take just a small select group of people so we can go there and I can show everybody, and then all together we can determine what's the best way forward. That way it's not, it's not just me, trying to come up with, what's morally right in that situation. And that's the reason why I haven't said anything for so long, because it's the ethical part of it. Uh, I mean, I know it seems weird, but it might not seem like it. But that's one thing that's super important to me is my honor and my integrity. And I didn't want to. I don't know if if I had the right to go and expose this to the world, because I had been blessed with this opportunity to even know that it exists. And not only to know that it exists, but to know its location, to actually be there and see this thing is unbelievable. And it's such a big deal. I'm like, this is fucking world changing. You know, do I have the right to fucking to do something like that? you know and so that's why I just kept my mouth shut for so long, because I'm like, I just don't think I have the right to do that. And then after so many years thinking about it, everything that's going on, you know uh, finally I felt like it was about time. And then but even then I'm still thinking, what's best? Let me get a group of people, of peers, people with the same kind of understanding of the world that I have, and get their opinions on it. Let them go and have the same experience and see what I've seen, and then decide, is it what's the best way to go forward with it. Because when it was up to just me, I felt that in the end the best thing to do was to keep my mouth shut, was to not say anything, because who knows what could happen. Could the military go up there and take that place over and start some fucking war with these guys? I mean, could they take them, and next thing you know, they're rounding up a bunch of fucking aliens and doing a bunch of experiments and shit on them, and like, or they're bombing their fucking base or something. Who knows? um you could have fucking religious fundamentalists coming in from the fucking Bible Belt and fucking blowing themselves up at the base or something. You get what I'm saying? There's just all kinds of things that you got to consider. And so I'm like, I just didn't want to, I was, I felt honored and blessed to be a part of that and to be seen that, and them giving me the opportunity to figure it out for myself. And I just so happened to be clever enough to fucking do it. And they might not, I doubt that they were fucking, I doubt that they were even expecting me to do it. And they were probably shocked. They were probably pissed. Someone probably got fired for that. But in the end, I wanted to do what's right. Jericho saying, what's morally and ethically right? Those shouldn't even be in the decision-making paradigm. The government isn't morally or ethically honest. They have no integrity left. Absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct. But I do. And that's the difference, you know. So I'm not the government. I'm UFO proof. And I do have honor and integrity, and I do have morals and ethics. And I want to do what's right. I want to do what's right by, you know, by our community, you know, by my family's good name. I want to do what's right for, you know, the history books. What's the right thing to do? You know, I want to do what's right for humanity. You know, how do you represent all of humanity if you're not going to have honor and integrity in every decision that you make? If you're trying to represent, you know, because basically at any point, if you're dealing with the extraterrestrial, you are representing your entire species, whether you like it or not. You know, whether you know you're doing it or not, you are. And so you always want to put your best foot forward. And, you know, and so I felt that I should bring a small group of people and show them. And I said this on Alien Addicts show. And then next thing you know, a month later, we got a person from the Department of Defense saying the exact same fucking thing. Hey, thank you for the fucking super chat, James Eagle. You fucking rock with your super sticker. Awesome, brother. Star Wolf is saying, I have a picture they want me to share. My star brother said he's good with it. You can't. Yeah, you want to share a picture, please, you know. I'm next to Mount Blanca. Oh, cool, dude. I don't know where that is, but awesome. Please, I'd love to share your picture. I'm telling you, you know, and it sucked because I was, not only have I been to the alien base, not only have I been to the location, and I know where it's at, but you know, I have evidence of it. Okay, I have video of it, and I've kept it to myself. I've kept a secret this entire time. I've never showed anybody. And this small group of people that I was getting together, I was putting together a video for everybody so they could kind of, you know, be prepared, you know, at least a little bit. Nothing can prepare you for it. I'll tell you that right now. Nothing prepares you for it. It doesn't matter. Nothing can prepare you for it. But at least give them something to go on. And while I'm getting that ready, you got this lady coming out, planning on doing the same, literally saying the exact same thing that I'm going to do. Do it to, they're going to go do it first, and she wants to fucking do it to the whole world. Hang on, Star Wolf, I will put it. I'll show you where to send it. Hang on one second. Yeah, she wants to do it to the whole world, and you know, that's her, you know, that's you know, that's her prerogative. You know, I'm just not so sure that's the right thing to do. She says she's gonna bring a small group of people, and I guess she's gonna live stream it, and literally exactly what I wanted to do. she's doing, which I find very interesting. You know, that, you know, a month after I come out and I say exactly what I want to do, we have this lady literally saying the exact same thing, talking about a fucking alien base in the exact fucking location. Well, she's saying in the Mojave Desert. Mine's is in the Mojave Desert, but the Mojave Desert is big. But I'm just saying, what are the odds? What are the odds that there are two alien bases in the Mojave Desert? You know, that we each know about one, or we each know about the same one. What do you think's more likely? You know, because just the fact, just the how likely is the fact that there's an alien base inside of a mountain? I mean, just that right there. I mean, how what's the likelihood of that? Fucking next to nothing. And so it's so fucking small. It can barely register on the quantum level, and yet it registers. It is there. It might be the fucking tiniest little speck in the world, but it's still a speck. It's still fucking there. It fucking actually exists. Oh, I'm sorry. Turn my keyboard on. All right, there we go. All right. Oh, I forgot my fucking keyboard lights up. Damn it! I'm sitting there. I'm like, I can barely see my keys. I forgot. It fucking lights up, dude. Yeah, check out my little fucking keyboard, dude. Just fucking sick, dude. I don't know if you guys can see that motherfucker. All lighting up like that. That's fucking cool. Bitch. That's fucking awesome. Love that little thing. This is like a badass fucking iPad fucking Bluetooth keyboard. It's like the MK or something. It's a badass fucking keyboard. I'll tell you what, a little Bluetooth fucking keyboard like this. And it comes in this badass little case. And it's for a fucking iPad. And you guys, I don't know if you know or not, but I fucking hate Apple. I hate Apple with a fucking passion, dude. But man, this is a cool little fucking keyboard, dude. And I guess it's for Apple, but obviously it's Bluetooth. It works with anything, so I use it for my fucking Android because fuck Apple. Um, that's where you can send it. All right. Hey, what up, Jax? Um, did you get the link? Where's fucking where's Qubit and Cyrus at? What up, Renee? How you doing, baby? Jedi Mind Tricks, love it. How did you learn of the base, Kyle? With a kick-ass name like that, Jedi Mind Tricks, I'm gonna have to tell you. And the thing is, you gotta understand, you guys, this is fucking difficult for me, but the reason why I fucking named the title of this show what I did, and the reason we're talking about it now is because this lady is going and fucking doing it and literally ripping off exactly what I had planned on fucking doing. And so if she's going to jump the gun and get on it and do it first, then I'm going to have to fucking do the same thing and just tell everybody what's up. My fucking awesome DJI gimbal just failed on me like a motherfucker. So I'm going to have to use a different tripod. But I don't know why I use this gimbal anyway. It literally it's a badass, super expensive DJI fucking gimbal for your phone. And I'm have it on a tripod just sitting there perfectly still. Like, what is the point of that, Kyle? Why are you doing that? It doesn't make sense. I'm not fucking moving around. It's not following me. I don't understand why I do that, but because I was like, well, I spent the money on it, god damn it. I'll put it to fucking work. Okay, don't worry, Jedi Mind Checks. I will answer your question. Let me I have to put this on a new tripod or a new mount. But my dumbass has to have all these fucking like crazy colors and shit in my fucking video, and so I can't see shit in my fucking room, because I'm such a fucking asshole. I gotta have all this. Oh, I gotta have this cool fucking lighting and all this shit, dude. But then I can't see a fucking thing, But it looks cool in the video, so I think it's a good trade off. Did I just find my fucking flashlight too? What the fuck did I do with that? I'm sorry, you guys. Just give me 1 second. I will. I know. I put the motherfucker down here. I've got like 5 or 6 of them. Or like just fucking floating around. But I don't have the piece that holds the phone on. Oh, where's that one? So the problem is I can't see shit. This blue light is basically fucking useless. And I'm trying to look through this shit one-handed. You know, so I got you. So hang on 1 second. Nope. Basically, I just got the fucking. I got it in the case on the fucking mount, but I'm just fucking holding it right now because I don't feel like fucking with the goddamn mount anymore. All right, so you're just gonna have to deal with my fucking motion and shit in the camera now. No more fucking straight up tripod. All right. Also that fucking light back there. Yeah. A little bit. Fucking guitar, dude, that fucking sick looking. It's cool. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Does that fucking help? I don't know. Looks a little better to me. Might be this light behind me. Is that better? That seems a lot better, right? You guys can still see me, and you can still see the color, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Let me check you guys' comments right now. Fired up a doobie joint, right? Fuck, dude. But you can't see a thing because it's on neon lights. That's right, exactly. Okay, so she's the talk of UFO Twitter. Yeah, right? Okay. Well, Swabek, I don't know if you know this, but that bitch literally fucking like basically stole the exact same thing I plan on doing. Um I just find it insanely, coincidental that, you know, she literally is saying, I want to take a small select group of people to an alien base hidden in a mountain in the Mojave Desert. That is literally word for word what I said on Alien Addicts channel when I told everybody. That is like word for word. I didn't say Mojave Desert. I gave the name of the fucking mountain and the specific point on the mountain. So I gave an even more direct location. But anyone who felt like it could go and look up exactly where I said it was and realize that's within the Mojave Desert. So, and she might be the talk of UFO Twitter, but I really don't know. I'm not that big of a Twitter user. I use it to talk to a couple homies and shit, but other than that, I really don't care for it. I don't know. She's probably a serial killer. She's probably full of shit. Well, you know what though? This is supposed to be going down, she said, before the end of the year. You know, uh, the ambush behind him shows the crazy places not to be, right? Monica McCorkle. It's been mentioned many have went there treasure hunting and disappeared. It's true. Um, okay, so I want to answer Star Wolf's question. Or no, Jedi Mind Tricks question. Because they have such an awesome name. Oh, you're welcome for the email, Joy. Um, uh, where was your Okay, so Jedi Mind Tricks asks, how did I learn of the base? It's weird, um, because I never talk about this, and I haven't talked about it ever since it's happened. So this is like something that's been with me for years, and it feels really hard to talk about it, man. God, like it's really fucking hard. Like I would give anything to not talk about it, just fucking change the subject. And I keep like struggling with myself, you know. Okay, so let's get this out on the table first things first. I am not crazy. That's the most important thing. I'm not crazy. I'm not a liar. What happened to me. It actually exists. And as far-fetched as it sounds, it's true nonetheless. And until you experience it yourself, you can't understand. You can't grasp it. It's simply beyond your imagination. But once you do experience it, everything changes. Like your whole all of a sudden that hidden stuff doesn't it can't hide so well anymore. You see you start to understand things a lot better, which is one of the reasons why I have problems talking about it, because I understand that the crazier it is, the more people are going to find it hard to believe you, and the more frustrating it gets, you know because so let's just get to it, just so you guys know. um they the so I was having contacts with UFOs. Okay, I'm not a contactee. I've never been on a UFO, flown around a fucking Venus or Jupiter, no shit like that. I've never seen an alien. Okay, I don't know what's inside a UFO. But in my case, individually, I was having contacts with UFOs all the time. I still do. Not as prevalent as it was back then. It comes and goes in waves. And now my first encounters started in 2010 and 2011 is when I had my first sightings and my first encounters. And then and when that first happened, it's intense, Then it kind of slows down and kind of goes away. I mean, they're still always there, but just not as prevalent. And then and it kind of comes back up in waves, and this wave came back up, and it was 2014. And so it was 4 years after my first encounters when the main one happened. And so you get like I think it's like a form of communication. And I'm not saying that I'm sitting there talking to aliens telepathically, okay? So let's just get that straight. Um, I think that people misinterpret some things. And I think a lot of people may have misinterpreted the the UFOs means of communication, and it's more like it is a feeling that you get more than uh, a direct communication, more than like um like a telepathic message or something like that, um where it's not it's not coming out with direct words. You almost have to figure it out yourself. It's almost like a fucking game, kind of like um you the emotions that they're giving you are telling you something, and it's funny when you realize that that's how all language and communication works. It all starts with emotions and how you interpret something emotionally, and you realize that's when you're hearing people talk to you just in your language, just talking to you, you interpret it first through their emotions. That you're taking what they're saying, and the words only mean so much. Okay, because the words, they only mean so much, and then you understand the tone, and the tone is what tells you what they really mean. All right. So they could say something, they could say a couple words one way, and the tone is what matters. If they say it with a fucking a happy tone, then they're happy. If they say it with an angry tone, they're mad or whatever. And they could be the exact same words. You see, the words are basically irrelevant. It's it's the tone that matters. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but okay, it's just what it's like. And so for trying to communicate with a species that's completely alien to you, they they use a form of like emotional connections, and I believe that they can create artificial emotions through some form of technology that they created or something. Or I doubt that it's something that's you know like an ability they're born with. I think it's more like um um some way of transmitting uh certain emotions, that these feelings that humans pick up as receivers, and we pick it up, these certain emotions, and I believe that they're probably manufactured, um like synthetic, um but nevertheless you're still able to determine certain things. And so that's how I would get up and go and see UFOs in the middle of the night. Like I, I would wake up knowing I had to go see a UFO. So I would get up in the middle of the night, completely dazed and confused, and get dressed and fucking start driving, and drive right to a location that I've never been to before, and get out and wait to see a UFO. And sure enough, one would show up. Okay, that's and it's not like they came and told me in my head saying, Kyle, go here now. No, it's all like emotions. And so that's what happened with the alien base. I was at work, and uh I was first seeing UFOs over the base, and at this time I didn't know the base existed. uh and I was seeing them doing fantastic fucking things. I was seeing them, UFOs going and turning and splitting into two or three other UFOs, and sometimes UFOs dropping out of them, and um, it's crazy shit, man. I would see them from real far away, fucking zip over here. I would see them fucking like teleport from one part of the sky. They would disappear and they would slowly reappear somewhere else, like right over the base and shit like that. So I was seeing this area of the desert that was had a lot of UFO action, and uh what this is the first time where I was thinking about the land itself, because normally you're seeing UFO action, it's in the air, you're not even thinking about the ground, you're just seeing it happen up in the sky. But for some reason I was started focusing in on the ground that it was taking place over. And I say for some reason, I believe it was them making me feel that, letting me understand that the ground was important for some reason. And we were celebrating a some kind of event at work at my job, and so it was a party for employees, and it was just strictly employees. No customers were allowed. It was working at Buffalo Wild Wings at the time, so the place is locked down. It's just just the employees there. So we're all getting fucked up, having a good time, and the party's just getting started, and then it fucking hits me, man. And I'm talking like, uh, um, this urge to go out to the desert was so fucking strong. Like, I mean, it it it, it was so strong. It just shut everything up. The whole party just went fucking dead quiet to me. Fucking, I couldn't hear anybody. I couldn't hear the music. I couldn't feel the fucking beat. I couldn't feel the dancing, just nothing. Everything just went fucking quiet. And all I could think about was, I gotta go out there. And I didn't even know if a road existed to take me out there. And in my head, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to walk through the fucking desert. Like, this was how strong it was, is that I didn't even know a road was there. I assumed I was gonna have to walk through the fucking desert. And I'm thinking, you know, do I have the right shoes? I'm like, I gotta switch out of my fucking work shoes and put my fucking other shoes on so I can hike through the fucking desert. This is how strong this fucking urge was. And I went and I told my girlfriend at the time, and she was like, let's do it. Because I had told her, about my encounters with UFOs, and then she had seen the UFOs. And so she knew that this was legitimate. She was like, she was all about it. She was really supportive. And so we got into the car and we started driving out there. And that's when I seen it on the fucking mountain. Oh God, I remember that. God. It was so fucking weird. And it looked like a fucking a glowworm that had this segmented body of light. And at the head was a giant blue light. And I watched as UFOs flew from the sky up above. They would go and then make a beeline right for the blue part of it. And they would just disappear into it. And then I would watch UFOs come right out of it. And they would go and they would fly up. Then some of them would come out of it and fly down the mountain across the fucking valley straight to me. And I was sitting there being an asshole, I guess, because I had a high powered laser. And so I would beam the portal, like the entrance. I would beam it with the laser. And every time I would do this, it would cause a UFO to light up in the sky. It would just appear out of nowhere. It would just light up. And then it would fly to the portal, to the base, the blue section of the glowworm, and disappear into it. Every single time I was doing that, it would fucking do it over and over again. And I was so fucking amazed at this. I'm telling my girlfriend, I'm like, look at this. Every time I do this, this is happening. And she's like, oh, it's cool. And I was like, fucking goddamn it, bitch, don't you understand the importance of this? Don't you understand the significance of this? And of course she did. And she's like, what's so important about it? I'm like, look, every time I hit this portal with the laser, a UFO lights up and then flies into the fucking portal. She's like, so what? I'm like, watch, I can repeat it. And I told her, I'm like, look, and I did it and it happened. I'm like, look, you see that? She's like, yes, yeah. I'm like, watch, I'll do it again. Boom, I did it and it happened again. I'm like, watch, I'll do it again. Boom, and it happened again. I'm like, I can repeat it. All right. That's what's so important. Okay. Because in the scientific method, the most important part is the reproduction of your experiment. Okay. When you're trying to prove something using the scientific method, you have to be able to reproduce it. All right. Normally it's reproduce it in a lab, but it can't always be a lab. But whatever it is, you have to be able to reproduce it always, meaning every time you do it, the same thing will happen. Okay. That's the only way anything gets proven that is accepted fundamentally as being scientifically true and accurate is when it's a repeatable experiment. All right. And you get the same results every time. I'm like, this is phenomenal. I'm like, if we could take this to the news and show them, and and we could do this using the scientific method to show them what's happening, this would prove without a doubt 100% that this is an absolutely real phenomenon. It would no longer be in the shadows of the fringes of fucking society and conspiracy theory bullshit. It would be using the scientific method, it would change everything. And I remember thinking how awesome that would be to do that, you know. But yeah, that's how I first learned about the bass. Is it like it's like they're calling me to it. And I know it sounds so fucking cliche. I know it sounds so fucking stupid, okay? And no, I don't think I'm fucking special. I'm not some fucking chosen one, okay? I'm just a fucking dude. But I'm telling you, that's that's how it is. I don't know why. That's just how it goes. And so that's how I discovered it. Yeah. Renee saying, but when you aim the laser at the UFO, they outmaneuver it, avoid it. Um, no, they don't do anything. They fucking just sit there. Um, if you're talking to me, um, yeah, actually, they do get a little bit brighter. Sometimes they get a little bit brighter. Sometimes they get a little bit dimmer. Um, and anytime you have some UFOs or orbs you see up in the sky, and you start shooting a laser at them, and they start darting around trying to avoid the laser. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go and let you guys know, 9 times out of 9 times, it's fucking birds. And I know I'm gonna be breaking some hearts. I know I'm gonna be have people hating on me, but I just gotta come out and let you guys know the fucking truth because this used to happen to me, and I had to admit it to myself that it was birds. Um, and in the end, I was able to prove 100% that that's what it is. And so that's what they do. If you have a flock of birds flying and you shine a laser at them, they'll fucking all fly around and fucking try to avoid it and shit like that. Um, All right, are we back? We're back. All right. Look, we lost a bunch of viewers too. Fuck, damn it. And we're right in the middle of the good shit, dude. And the fucking internet fucking cut out. You know it's bullshit. Is I see constantly. I see fucking commercials for StreamYard on fucking YouTube talking about, oh yeah, dude, you have shitty internet connection. No worries with StreamYard. We'll fucking keep that shit going, even if a bad connection. Bull fucking shit. Look at this shit, dude. You get a fucking bad connection, boom, shuts the fuck off, dude. Now we lost a bunch of fucking viewers, dude. Well, I'm back, Rebecca 23. See, I haven't gone anywhere. Yay. There we go, random Andy. He escaped. I did. I got away. Government shut him down. That's right. um, You've seen the very same thing, Rebecca. Oh, that's awesome. Lasers come from the sky to Earth is LiDAR for mapping and fire suppression supply drops. It's only been laughed at. What are you saying? This is literally word for word. This is what Star Wars wrote. Brother, the truth has only been laughed at. It is about. I have no idea. I have no idea what that means. Don't shine laser pointers at the crowd. Bullshit. Okay, I'll fucking shine all the laser pointers I want at those motherfuckers, dude. They can kiss my fucking ass. Um, I am from all over. Jedi mind tricks. I was born in Indiana. But and I grew up out in like the West Coast, you know, so like Las Vegas and California and stuff. And then as a teenager, I moved to Chicago and you know the Midwest. And so yeah, I've been all over the place, man. I've lived in so many different states and just all over the fucking country. You know, I really don't have a home. I'm kind of like a mix from everywhere. You know, like I was born in Indiana. Technically, I'm a Hoosier, but I moved away when I was, you know, less than 1 years old. I was a little tiny baby. You know, I just packed up my little tiny fucking knapsack and took off. um, you know, oh yeah, but so yeah, like I was talking about, that motherfucker, this guy was he put a video together called UFO Wars, where he was using night vision to go and look for UFOs, which was really cool. However, there's one point where he even says to somebody in a fucking documentary or some video I was watching, they're like, "Oh yeah, we seen some shit in the sky. It looked like a fucking triangle, or it looked like a flying V with a bunch of orbs, you know." And he's like, "Was one side longer than the other?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yep, that was UFOs, you know." And I'm like, "No, it wasn't, motherfucker." that the thing where he says, you know, was one side longer than the other, that proves it was fucking birds, dude. Unfortunately, I know, because they look like orbs at night, especially when you look at them with through night vision, you know, using infrared. They look like orbs flying at night. You can't see them fucking flapping when they're so far away. And when you're using night vision and thermal, or you know, infrared imaging, they just become a little fuzzball of light, you know, because you got fucking moonlight, or you know, city lights reflecting off their fucking some white birds, and then it just kind of looks like glowing things in the sky. And they maneuver real fucking rapidly and shit, especially if you shine a fucking laser at the group. You know, they'll all fucking separate and then all come back together after you turn the laser off. And it looks really amazing. If you're looking at it like, you know, oh, I'm looking at UFOs, it looks really cool. But when you realize it's fucking birds, it all makes sense. But yeah, that's what you know, that's what they are. Unfortunately, you know. And hey, don't feel bad, because you know, I had the same fucking thing. I thought it was UFOs for a long time, and then you know, but like I said, this is UFO proof. We're here for the truth, you know. So if the truth is it's birds, that's what I want to know, so I don't waste my time watching birds. Now I can focus my time on looking for real UFOs. You know, that's the problem. Everyone gets so upset, like, oh, you know, like I'm not saying, hey, fucking fuck UFOs. I'm saying don't waste your time on something that's not UFOs. You know, you're sitting there wasting your time staring at fucking birds while I'm actually looking for UFOs. You know, that's what I want. Everyone should be like that. You know, so everyone's looking for real UFOs, not wasting their time on motherfucking birds or a fucking balloon or whatever. Um, Shroom saying, so expedition to the mountains. Excellent question. Uh, I don't think we have a choice because this chick, which I don't know how legitimate this chick is. Okay. I don't know if she was in the Department of Defense. I don't know if she, you know, if she's just crazy and making it up and she just happened to fucking say the exact same fucking thing that I said a month ago on Alien Addicts channel. I don't know. Uh, but if there is any truth to what she's saying, you know, I mean, it's gonna be them who her and her group who expose it to the world and you know go down in fucking in history. You know, um, but it makes me wonder. You know, should it even be us? You know, I mean, do we fucking I mean, are we worthy? I don't know. You know, I'd like to think that we are. What's that Luna Sparkle saying? My father-in-law picked up an MIB and he disappeared right in front of their eyes in the desert. No shit. Friday. Oh yeah. Yeah. Random Andy is saying go to Yosemite as a group camp out and UFO hunt soon would be cool. That would be cool. Star Wolf was saying Mount Blanca. That would be cool too. Bring it up. Dr. Greer comes here. We are better than Mount Shasta. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. Uh, you know, there's Dr. Greer don't have that because I'm sure he would have said something a long time ago. If they had fucking brought him to an alien base, he would have blasted that shit everywhere. He couldn't wait to tell motherfuckers, dude. He couldn't wait to tell everybody, oh god, look what I found, blah 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 blah. Fucking UFOs led me here and all this shit. He would fucking blab his fucking mouth off and name drop all fucking day, dude. He would love that shit. He couldn't get enough of it. That's why I think, you know, sometimes I wonder, well, is that like maybe one of the reasons why they allowed me to come and see the base and to know its location and shit like that? Because, did they know or perceive that I could keep a secret, that I could resist, even with everything going on, you know, uh, having my encounters and then having people, you know, say you're crazy and shit like that, fucking sucks. And if you have fucking ultimate proof like that, you could just rub it in everyone's face. And believe me, I wanted to so many fucking times, man. You know, uh, having information like that and sharing it with the world, you could go down in history. They could be fucking speaking your name and talking about the shit that you did, 1,000 years from now, 2,000 years from now. man, it just makes me. I just get worried that this is, if I should have said anything at all. You know, I mean, like, there are times when I feel like, like I might have broken like the trust that they had in me. If they did, I don't know. Because I felt special. I felt privileged. You know, I don't know if maybe that was one of the reasons why I never said anything was because maybe I'm just greedy. Maybe I was supposed to say something this whole fucking time. But it's like all of a sudden I had something that, you know, nobody else in the world had that I knew about. You know, it's like kind of like, what do you do with it? I don't know. But now, you got this bitch coming out fucking, saying she's gonna go up there and do the exact same thing I planned on doing. Well, what the fuck? Maybe we should just do it first. I mean, we were already talking about doing it, you know. Um, Evan Choli is saying the military openly announced that UFOs are off-world. No one cares. Just another news story to desensitize a populace, right? That's so funny. I actually have a video titled almost exactly like that, saying, the government admits UFOs exist and no one gives a shit. No one fucking even cares. It's like they came out and said UFOs are real, and everyone's just like, yeah, so what? Like, no one gives a fucking shit. Like this is like some of the biggest fucking news on earth, and no one fucking cares. It's like, what the fuck, dude? And not only that, but the government comes out, admits UFOs exist. The Pentagon, not just like the government, not just like the fucking Senate or the House or the White House, but the fucking Pentagon comes out and admits UFOs exist. The Navy come out and admit UFOs exist, that these videos are fucking legitimate that they're putting out, and the UFOs are in fact real. They come out and fucking admit the stuff that we wanted. The UFO community wanted this whole time. We're like, we know you're fucking lying to us. We know you're keeping shit hidden to us. You need to fucking come out and tell us the fucking truth. And they came out and they fucking told us the truth. And you know what we did? We said, you're fucking liars. You're all a bunch of fucking liars. Lou Elizondo, you're a lying piece of shit. You shifty fucking fat piece of fucking shady shit. That's what we all said. Not me, everyone else. I like them. I think what they did was a great thing, dude. And I don't know why everybody hates on them, but they sure as fuck do. Like, the whole UFO community is against me in this, and it is fucking crazy. I'm like fucking, I'm surrounded by fucking assholes. It's like Spaceballs, dude. I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. That's what it's like. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, they finally did exactly what we wanted, and we just can't accept it that we have to talk shit about them now. Like, really? Like, no one can even tell me what Lou Elizondo did wrong. I'm like, what did he do wrong? Why is he an asshole? What did he do wrong? Why is he a bad guy now? He hasn't done anything. No one has ever given me a fucking reason because they don't have one. He hasn't done anything. I'm telling you, it's pure hateration. I see fucking haterade all over this, dude. People are hating on him, you know? Jealousy, dude, is fucking ugly. Uh, not sure how about how it ties in, but when they all died, I inherited all the photo albums. What? This is why I listen to streams like yours. What? Uh, hoping younger people figure it out. Right? Exactly. Treating us like we are fucking fools, mate. Right. Who? Who's treating you like you're fools? Who is? Who? Lou Elizondo is treating you like you're a fool? How? UFO, bro. What up, buddy? People don't care about UFO because it doesn't pay the rent. That's fucking right. But that's just still, there are motherfuckers who still care about UFOs who do pay the rent. You know, what about those people? Luna Sparkles was saying, hoping you younger people figure it out, right? The military treating us like we're fucking fools. That's the thing. It's, the military is a fucking, is you're looking at it as a fucking, uh, as a whole, as a fucking, a singular entity, um, that's, you know, represented in with different branches by different leaders, but they're all together one super being that we call the military, um, and that what Lou Elizondo was fucking part of the military. Yeah, sure he was, but then he became the fucking director of ATIP, and he was actually researching UFOs for the government, trying to fucking determine what they are, what their capabilities are, and can we reproduce them, shit like that. That was his fucking job. Cool, awesome. We knew a job like that had to fucking exist, and it sure as fuck did, And he came out and he admitted it. He told us, "Thank you." It's like we should fucking say thank you to him because he came out and he's like, "Yes, it does exist. I was the director of it. It fucking exists. That's what I did." And he fucking came out and told us what he could. It's like awesome. Of course they're gonna fucking lie. I mean, duh. Like you gotta think, you know, you know you have to consider every fucking side. You have to consider everything that's going to happen from it and what is the best route for the majority of people. Okay. Not for the few, but for the many. Okay. Well, unfortunately, the many is not UFO people. We do not represent the many. Okay. We are but a small fraction. And so it's, you know, our wants are well overlooked to the fucking many. It's the many is what's important. And as fucking shitty as that sounds for us, I agree with it. Okay. I do because I believe in democracy, whether it sides with me or not, you know? And it might fucking suck, but I like it. I like it being it that way. I think that's the fairest way to go. Okay. If you have fucking 10 people voting, okay, 6 people vote for this thing, 4 people vote for this thing. The people with 6 votes wins. That's democracy, as simple as that, dude. And that's just that's the way it should be. Whoever has the majority fucking wins. Well, they represent the majority, and so they're trying to do things in a way that's good for the majority, not the minority, not the little people like us. And then you got to remember, for years you got to deal with fucking, the military is full of Christian fundamentalists. Okay. And I mean, just look how many fucking, like these, like all the Republicans, like everyone in the military, it seems to be Republican for some fucking reason. And, they're all fucking conspiracy nuts and shit like that, but they're also all fucking Republicans are all like Bible thumpers. All right. They're all fucking super fucking Bible thumpers, and they all fall for propaganda. They all love Alex Jones and shit like that, dude. The fucking right wing. And It's like, you know, and so when you got these guys who fucking they're all super religious and shit, and they're all like in the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and you come up into them and you tell them, oh hey, fucking, we're seeing UFOs and shit out there. They're like, no, you're seeing the devil, okay? You're seeing demons, boy. Now don't go and make a report about demons. I'm gonna have to demote you. You know what you know what I'm saying? Like fucking, they're just they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They don't see UFOs as extraterrestrial, something interesting and scientific. They see it as fucking demons and something that they need to slay with the fucking with the good word from the Lord, you know? That's what I'm sorry, but that's how these fucking Republicans and these fucking fundamentalists are. Shouldn't even say Republicans, just these fundamentalists, these Christian fundamentalists who, they all love to join the fucking military and shit like that. They're fucking fundamentalists. They were just so focused on Jesus Christ, and they're like, Jesus was a fucking white man, and fucking, and that don't, like, no abortions. We don't want any fucking abortions, but we're pro death penalty. Fry the motherfucker. Like, really? They're fucking idiots, man. And you bring up UFOs, they just hear demons and shit like that. They don't care about that because it has something to do with science. They don't want anything to do with fucking science or facts. You're going way too far there. As soon as you start getting into fucking, facts and mathematics and shit, you fucking lose them, I mean, clearly to them, mathematics are tools of the devil. That sounds like I'm just being a dick, but I'm sorry, it's fucking true, unfortunately. I saw them before I was born. Player with the biggest nuts. What's up, buddy? um, Politicians left 10,000 Americans stranded in Afghanistan. Platoon leaders know better. Yeah, see, isn't that fucked up, dude? Yeah, not only that, they politicians left 10,000 Americans stranded in Afghanistan. How many fucking Afghanis did they leave under the rule of the fucking Taliban? Like, really, dude? Like, fucking, you're gonna go over there and fucking, bring democracy and then just fucking leave everybody. Like, really? Couldn't you at least left them some guns? No, let's leave that for the Taliban. Oh, okay. Like, really? Fucking come on, something, dude. Well, what are you supposed to do? You go to war with a country that doesn't have a fucking army. They don't have an army. There was no one for us to fight. But we had to fight somebody. So we go to Afghanistan, we kick some fucking Taliban ass, and they were like, oh, who can we fight? Who has an actual army? Oh, Iraq. Well, let's just pretend like they had something to do with it and go to war with them. Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, and who did that? Christians. Christian fundamentalists like George Bush, okay, and Dick Cheney, who were in charge at the time, said, let's go and fucking go to war with Afghanistan. Let's go to war with Afghanistan, a country that doesn't have a military. They do not have an army, a standing army for us to fight. Let's go to war with them. The most sophisticated, fucking richest superpower, the only superpower on earth. Let's go to war with a country that doesn't have an army. Like, fucking really, dude? Let's go to war with them. Let's go to war with Iraq because they could have weapons. They could. A preemptive strike. Really? Really? It's like 9/11 happened because of Osama bin Laden and Al Qaeda, a terrorist organization. Go after the people who did it, the terrorist. No, 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 no. The whole time Bush is in office, 8 years. Fucking, bin Laden was allowed to just run and do whatever the fuck he wanted. For 8 years. They didn't care about catching him. They didn't want to catch him. All right? Because they wanted to keep the war going. And as long as he was loose, they could keep that shit going. You know what I'm saying? They just that's what as long as it was fucking, you know, it's terrible. But that's the truth. Let's go to war with a country that doesn't have an army. Yeah. Disgusting. Anyway. We, the Star Seeds, are here for the shirt. What the fuck does that mean? I never registered to vote. I'm 48. What? Really? Um, man, 48, you never registered to vote. My God, dude. Yeah, let me tell you guys something, okay? When I turned 18, the first thing I did, the only thing I cared about doing was registering to vote. For my 18th birthday, I didn't care about going and buying cigarettes or going to a strip club or any of that shit that comes with turning 18. My The one thing I wanted was to go and vote. I wanted to register to vote. And I was like, on the day I turned 18, first thing I did was go straight down to the DMV and fucking register to vote. That was my shit, man. I was so fucking happy the day I was able to fucking vote and have my fucking my voice be heard. You know, it's a very, very tiny voice, you know, compared to all the other millions, but still, you hear one little squeak. That was me. I was a squeaker. um, just trying to promote your stuff. Awesome. There's no difference between Democrats and Republicans, just two hand puppets of globalists. You know, it's like, what the fuck is a globalist? Who gives a fuck about globalists? So what? We live on the fucking globe. We live in the globe. It's like we live with the whole fucking world. Why separate fucking? Who cares about any of that shit? Dude, if it was up to me, we'd all be under the New World Order. You know, if I had it my way, dude. If I would dream of the day when everybody believed in the same thing, you know, when all of us all believed in the same thing and all the borders went away, everybody spoke the same language, you know, and there was no, you didn't see people as, oh, these guys are black or these guys are whites or these guys are Jews or these guys are fucking Christians and these guys are Muslims. If everyone just, you know, we all believed in the same thing. We all just knew something to be true, you know, whether it was God, whether, you know, whether it was this or what, you know, whether it was fucking that we're not alone, you know, something that we all fucking believed in, you know, that would be fucking great, man. I hate separating. I hate that there's fucking different classes of people that, you know, some people, there are haves and have nots. Why can't we both just have? Why does there have to be a have not? And unfortunately, that's the way it has to be because you can't have if you don't have not. You know, you can't have one without the other. You can't have, if you have up, then you have to have down. Without down, up doesn't make sense. You know, that's unfortunate. What did the precious stems do about what? Do about what? What did they do about what? Fucking, what do you mean? What did the precious Dems do? You tell me. What do you think the precious Dems did? The same thing they always did. Nothing. What do they ever do? What are you talking about? Can you name one thing the Democrats have ever fucking done? They don't do shit, dude. They just bitch. When you decide to go to the to Mojave, you should go with a small group of proofers. That's exactly, James. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Um, yeah. And I had been talking about it, and I mentioned it a couple times on the show that I wanted to get um, a, a small group of people, groupers, people from the channel, people that I know, and have them all get together and have us all go out and check out the alien base, and and then we could all sit and discuss, because it's not that far from Laughlin, Nevada, which is like a little mini Vegas. So it's casinos and all that shit. We could go out, we could see the alien base, we could go back to a fucking hotel, and then we could decide from there what's the best foot forward. You know, do we share it with the world? Do we stay greedy and keep it to ourselves like I did for such a long time? Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I was greedy. Yeah, I felt privileged. What was that? The have-nots will be AGI robots in the future, right? Huh. Terrible. Anyway, it's so smoky we cannot skywatch so YouTube. Huh. I'm Mexican American on unemployment. So what? Who gives a fuck? First of all, I don't understand why your race matters. Who gives a fuck? Right? You're American. Are you over here in America? Then you're American. You know, you don't have to speak English. You know, you don't even have. I don't think you have to have a fucking green card or a visa if you're on our soil and you live here. If this is where your house is, then you're fucking American. I don't understand. Like, that's like, okay, that's what you are. You've given up everything else. You come over here. Now you're here. Now you're one of us. All right. Help push. Okay. This car won't start itself. Care for my dying alcoholic stepdad. Oh man, he's doing good. They're good. Hey, what up, Nicholas? How you been, buddy? I just now saw your comment. Are our clones American? Sure, why not? I would love to go, but stuck in the UK. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. The Mojave Desert alien base has got to be just one of many, okay? Because I doubt that that is the one alien base here on Earth. All right. If there exists one, okay, so we know for a fact there's one. And if one of them exists, then mathematically, the possibility of it being the only one is so astronomically small that it would be ridiculous to even consider that to be an option. If there is one alien base on Earth, then there is almost certainly another one somewhere else on this planet. Is it operational? Who's to say? Maybe there's only one operational base on the planet at any one time. Who knows? I doubt that. Uh, it seems more likely to me that there's going to be multiple bases throughout the entire globe, that these bases are probably connected somehow. Um, whether it's the same species populates these other bases, whether they actually have some kind of physical connection between each other. Like they maybe, I doubt they have tunnels, but maybe something like that. Some form of Stargate or transport where you could maybe possibly teleport instantaneously to somewhere else. Oh my God. Yeah. There's a small town outside of the Hoover Dam, Arizona side called Something Springs. The sky looks really clear there. Something Springs. Was it Silver Springs? Um, Let me tell you something. I used to live in Arizona for years, and Arizona has the best skies. Period. Skies, not guys. Although they do have the best guys as well. um, um, yeah, no. Go if it becomes a legit plan. Hit me up on Facebook. Yeah, you know how much I use Facebook. Uh, well, it was going to be a legit plan, but now I got these other people fucking going. I don't know, or this bitch and her fucking crew want to go and expose it to the world. And I almost want to just let them go because then it'll be on them, you know. Uh, because like I said, just even talking about it, I feel like I'm betraying the trust, and especially going up to it with other people, it's really like betraying the trust. But if I was, I didn't say anything, and this girl's just up and going to go do it herself, well, then that's got nothing to do with me. So then I shouldn't have to worry about any fucking emotional repercussions. I'm not a bitch. Well, you sure bitch like a bitch. I'm just joking. Just fucking with you. What if aliens are all capitalistic businessmen? Oh God, what if they're all like a bunch of fucking esoteric hippies? Imagine that one. You think the businessman is bad? What if they're a bunch of fucking, freedom loving here? Let's eat some flour soup, fucking, and then fucking pray and to the sun gods while we dance and twirl. Imagine if that's, oh my God, dude. I just start fucking karate kicking fucking alien heads left and right. Oh no, you don't. You're like, yeah. Yogurt weavers, right? Exactly. Squatters, squatters there, but cool artifacts, right? They were totally hippies, bro, right? I wonder who they see with DMT, right? I know they see fucking pictures of fucking, like humans with fucking dreadlocks and shit and fucking, you know, big Rasta hats and, fuck. Yeah, I mean, imagine that, dude. Yeah, my God. Fucking aliens were all a bunch of esoteric fucking hippie fucks, dude, Oh, gotta be terrible. They're like, oh, love each other. Get the fuck off of me. Fuck you. You know what? You can take that love and shove it up your fucking ass, dude. Why do I have so much hate in my heart? I don't know. Maybe my fist can answer that. Oh, come here with your boy. Oh, I'm gonna get him too. That's fucking right. Roundhouse, motherfucker. That answer your fucking question. Blah, right in the balls. No, I did not microwave my alien dice yet. That's a good idea. I want to test that out, dude. What if it blows up my microwave? It'll be worth it. That'll be a fucking million views right there, dude. It just got some purple hair dye. I just got this fucking like this metallic red looking shit. I gotta redo it. It's pretty cool though. I want to try. I gotta fucking microwave it. That'd be fucking awesome. So I can fit in Portland. Yeah, so you can fit in Portland. Yeah, sure. You know, because that's how everyone is in Portland. Everyone's got fucking, crazy fucking hair. They're all a bunch of fucking. It's like they're all butt fucking each other. I swear to God, dude. Everyone in fucking Portland is gay. Like I don't even know how the fucking city continues to have children when they're all butt fucking each other. But who knows? The only reason I make fun of gay people is because I'm jealous. Okay, because I would totally be gay if it wasn't for the whole, dick in the ass thing. You know, because women are fucking crazy and they drive me crazy. They make me want to kill. Dudes. I can hang out with a dude like all day long. I'm just like, oh, this dude is funny. This dude is awesome. We have fun together. It's just so fucking cool. Then I come home to my girl. I'm just like, really? This again? You got to bring up shit from 3 years ago. Still, like Jesus fuck, dude. When are you gonna drop that shit? um. Oh fuck. No, sorry, my phone's fucking gonna die. I'm getting fucking notifications. Apparently, the only notifications I get anymore are my is about when my phone's gonna die. Like Jesus fucking sucks. Um, super or suicide, capital land murder rate. What? Uh, yeah, I like Oregon. I really do. I like Oregon. I like that Oregon is fucking is like hip and with it. Like I like that everyone has crazy colored hair. They're all a bunch of fucking, you know, finger fucking butt fucking fags and fucking bull dyke prison guard bitches and you know, hey man, be free. Go ahead, do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, don't bother. I don't give a fuck what anyone does in their privacy of their own home. Really, it's not even the privacy. It's like, dude, you want to walk down the street and hold hands with your boyfriend? Go fuck ahead. I can give two fucks, dude. All right. Um, do I want to see you making out in the street? No, because the truth is, I don't want to see a dude and a girl making out in the street. Okay, I don't want to see you guys fucking making out. Okay, if I'm not allowed to be happy, you're not allowed to be happy. Okay, quit disgusting me. Um, but yeah, no, I like how fucking free they are, and I like how they're like really super progressive. They go like they went with it like hardcore. Like Oregon decriminalized like all drugs. As small amounts of any drug is okay now. You're not going to jail for it, basically, is what it comes down to. It's not like I know a lot of people are like, oh, they legalized drugs. No, they did not. Okay. They simply decriminalized small amounts of drugs. So instead of just before, states would just lock people up for fucking any drug infraction that they got, they would just lock people up. And I'm telling you, you don't just go to jail. It fucking ruins your whole life. You get fucking locked up. Next thing you know, you can't make bail because fucking bail's too much. So you just sit in fucking jail. And while you're sitting there, your fucking dog dies because no one's feeding it and it's stuck in your fucking apartment that you've now lost because you can't pay your fucking rent. You know, all your shit gets shut off, or you get locked out of your fucking place. You come home to a dead, stinking dog. You know, your car is fucking stolen. Like, I mean, it's just so much fucking shit that goes wrong with it just because they fucking caught you with a joint in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Uh, and that shit would happen all the time everywhere. And with their so-called war on drugs, it's a fucking bullshit war. It's a war on people. And so they finally said there's enough of this bullshit, and they're like, just decriminalize it, make it so if you have small amounts of any drug, you're not going to jail. You're getting a ticket. That's it, and you have to go to a thing to help you with like a drug program, but you will not be arrested if you get caught with a small amount of drugs on you. It doesn't matter, heroin, coke, meth, whatever. Doesn't matter. Like, that's fucking awesome. And then Washington, which I live in currently, fucking followed suit like directly after it. I'm talking like within a couple of months. And, you know, Portland had been trying to put this shit together for a fucking long time. You know, for a couple of years, they were trying to get this shit passed. And then they finally got the bill fucking, so everyone agreed and they got it passed. And fucking Washington, being smooth and slick as they always fucking are, they saw exactly what Oregon did. They're like, okay, well, let's take exactly what they're doing and improve on it, make it even better, and we'll do that ourselves, which is what they do. and they did. And see, Washington's smart like that. That's why I'm actually living over here now and not fucking Portland, because of how smart Washington is. You know, like when we legalized weed here in 2012, everyone knew that Colorado legalized weed recreationally. All right, no one paid attention to the fact that at the same exact time, so did Washington. They both went legal at the same fucking time on the same day. They both went legal, but everyone paid attention to Colorado. Why? Because it was not regulated. You know, like Washington, although it went legal, they had it regulated. You know, they had a lot more regulations than Colorado did. Colorado was like, just fucking, you can smoke as much as you want, blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, you had the fucking DA in there busting all kinds of people and shit like that. And they're like, what the fuck? It's legal over here. Yeah, but it's not legal federally, you know? And now you got a bunch of people going around with pounds and pounds of weed trying to sell it and shit, thinking everything because it's all fucking legal. And everyone's getting popped and shit. Where in Washington, at the exact same time, fucking everyone's can recreationally smoke weed, all this shit, but because of our regulations and taxes on shit, no one's getting popped by the DEA. You know, we were smart with that shit. You know, fucking yeah, we you know, they always seem to fucking do that shit. They look at what other states are doing and then they take that exact idea and then they make it even better. They just improve upon it. You know, like I always said, Washington was like one of the best states I ever lived in. And so when it was time to leave Arizona, coming back to Washington was no fucking problem at all. I'm like, fuck, hell yeah. You know, great place, dude. My grandpa never came back on his last run and they never found the boat. Oh, that's terrible. Anyway, I'm sorry, I get stuck reading guys' comments and shit. So your dad has two felonies for running drugs to South America by boat. That's fucking awesome. Luna Sparkles, dude. That's so cool. I signed a petition earlier to free a girl who got life for 2 ounces of weed in Mississippi. You see that shit? You see that shit right there? It's fucking Mississippi. I bet you it's a fucking black girl. How much you want to bet it was a black woman, dude? All right. Because fucking Mississippi and Louisiana, you guys, has more people in prison than entire countries. Okay. There are entire countries that don't have as many people in prison as one single state in our fucking union. All right. Louisiana locks up so many people, it's fucking ridiculous. And Mississippi is right fucking behind them, dude. And like 95% of the people locked up in Louisiana, what color you think they are? How fucking ironic is that, dude? Like, what a fuck? What do you know? That's weird. You know, We just happen to be one of the racist fucking states in the union, and 95% of people in prison here are black as well. That's fucking what a coincidence. You know? And that's what happens when you fill your fucking cops with a bunch of fucking racist KKK loving rednecks, dude. You know? These guys should be fucking screened and shit before they get. They literally fucking. They hire these guys knowing they're members of the KKK and shit, dude. It's like, it's so fucked up. Anyway, well, uh, I'm gonna get off here, you guys. How long has this stream been going? Oh yeah. Oh, it's like an hour and 40 minutes almost. Jesus God. Yeah, I don't know where motherfucking my panel was tonight. We'll have to be back tomorrow. I guess we'll probably be having the same fucking conversation as today, except this time with a fucking round table. Like I said, there was some shit that came up tonight, so I was held off late. It kind of sucked. Um, but I want to thank everybody for coming and joining me tonight. And remember, please tell me about this base, Kyle. What do you want to know? Um, Minnesota's racist. Yep, of course. um, how can they have a crazy white guy as a mascot? I am very offended. Right? Fuck. I'm pissed off because I hate white people. Thanks. Glad I found the channel. I'm glad you found it too, Joy. Uh, hopefully you will come back tomorrow and finish the story of my encounters with the alien base, and you know what the whole plan is and what's going on down there. And you know, it's hard to talk about, you guys, just so you know. There is a lot to talk about, and I know I always go off on other shit, because it's hard to talk about, and it's really weird because it's me, it's UFO proof. I fucking talk about anything. I say whatever the fuck I want. Then all of a sudden I get on something that it just fucking, you know, it just ties my fucking tongue up, dude, and I just can't fucking. It's hard to say it. Uh, and so it's, you know, it's interesting, but I do want to get it out there, and we have to figure out what we're going to do about this, and figure out who this bitch is. Does she know about my base? Is that the base she's talking about? Is she crazy? Is she legit? What, we got to figure this shit out, and then we got to figure out if we're going to go. You know, when we're going to go, what we're going to do. You know, there's a whole bunch of shit to go on with it. Uh, and the thing is, can I be honest with you guys? I don't think that lady could reach the fucking base. Um, I'm not saying like, you know, oh, she can't do it because she's a fucking woman or anything like that. But I saw some pictures of her and she looks like a feeble fucking woman. I mean, she's got to be like, you know, 6-7 grams at least. Okay. I mean, this is a skinny little bitch, dude. I think she would, a fucking big gust of wind would blow this bitch away, dude. I'm not sure she can make it to the fucking alien base, man. You know? And I mean, she looks feeble. And for real, she looks like if she was to see that shit go down, and see the fucking porter, the fucking portal open up, to see the spike of light, to see the shit coming in and out. It fucking her head might fucking explode, dude. I don't know if I trust this bitch. um, yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Uh, yeah, that's true. You know. Uh, well, I got the fucking video. I'm gonna try to share it with a couple of the guys on the panel tomorrow, and then we're gonna do the live show. Um, yeah, she's in a wheelchair too. It's like, how the fuck could she make it to the fucking? She doesn't look like she can even make it to the alien base, dude. You know? Um, I mean, for real, dude. And for you guys who don't know, before I get out of here, just so you guys are, I give you guys a little something so you're not left with any, nothing leaving here. Um, the base is near, it's on Spirit Mountain, near the Devil's Thumb. So anyone who cares to go and have a look, okay, you want to get on Google Earth, go and take a look around. Those are your coordinates. Go look it up, have fun. Um, but just to give you guys a little something so you know, that's where it exists. I doubt you'll see the fucking portal or something from a Google Earth photo. Um, but hey, who knows? But yeah, that's that's where I'll be going. Hopefully, we'll be going. Uh, I want to thank everyone who came and joined us tonight. Sorry, you guys couldn't do it like normal, but I will do it tomorrow. Make sure you guys come back and watch tomorrow's live stream of UAP Roundtable, and like, subscribe, share it with all your friends, buy some UFO proof merchandise, donate to my PayPal specifically. That's the best one. Join the membership on YouTube, become a patron. That's another good one. Just give me some fucking money. I mean, what the fuck? Look at all the fucking shit I do for you guys. Give me some fucking money. Give me some food stamps. I don't give a fuck. Okay. I love you guys so much. Again, thank you guys for coming and joining me. Sobriety is calling, mate. Fuck, not me, motherfucker. It can call all it wants. I ain't fucking answering. Okay. I'm too busy getting high, motherfucker. Goddamn. Fuck, I ain't got time to fucking call me again, sobriety. Suck my fucking dick. Okay? I got fucking weed to smoke, beers to drink, and fucking coke to snort. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow night. All right. All right, you guys. UFO proof out. All right. Later, everybody. If I can get this bitch out of here this time. All right.